Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. A very good day to you guys all out there, wherever you are on the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful Friday, and thank God it's weekend. Yeah, and football is coming again. We go again. We go again. We are not going to give up. I am not ready to give up, and I don't want you to give up either. We go again. Yes. We've got a heart to go again this weekend. Don't give up. You failed the last time. Try it again. Well, guys, you see, Maresca has spoken, and a few things I'll be talking about from what Maresca has said. But let's start from here. Chelsea against Wolves became the first Premier League side or Premier League team of all time with 4 different goal scorers at the age 21 and below. 21 or younger in a match in all competitions. Chelsea have become the first Premier League club to have 4 different goal scorers all below 21. The age of 21, I mean. Yes, Andrew Santos, 21 years. Tyreek George, 19 years. Estaval, 18 years, and Jamie Gittins, 21 years. All 4 of them, 21 and below. Now, in terms of age, we are breaking records, and we'll continue to break records when it comes to age limit. That is why many have said that this Chelsea side is too young, they are inexperienced, they are this, they are that. But look, it's time we grow up. It's time for this squad to grow up. Guys, it is time for this squad to grow up. We cannot remain there. No, we cannot remain here. It is time for the squad to grow up, honestly. All right? If tomorrow's game, if we are to go as in my mind expected, I would actually want all these 4 players. I would have preferred all these 4 players to start the game tomorrow. But it's not going to happen. Why it's not going to happen? I will tell you later on. Quickly, UEFA have confirmed that Wembley Stadium and Spain's Camp Nou, that's Barcelona Stadium, Spain's Camp Nou, have both expressed interest in hosting the 2029 Champions League final. We are in 2025. That is about to end. 2026 Champions League final is coming 7, 8, 9. Now, the Allianz Arena is unopposed to host the 2028 finals, the Champions League final. And even as we speak, both Republic of Ireland, that is Dublin Arena, and Wales National Stadium of Wales, the National Stadium of Wales, are bidding to stage the 2029 European what? UWCL. European Women Club, yes, Champions League. Yes, they are also bidding to host the Women Champions League final. Republic of Ireland, that is Dublin Arena, and Wales National Stadium of Wales are bidding to stage the 2029 UEFA Women Champions League final. Whilst England, Wembley, and Spain's Camp Nou have both also expressed interest in hosting the 2029 Champions League final. So those are the 2 differences. Ireland and Wales want to host the women Champions League final, whilst England, Wembley, and Spain's Camp Nou want to host the men Champions League final 2029. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, it is Champions League. It is Allianz Arena is unopposed in hosting the 2028 finals in any way. Yeah. All right. Okay. So there you can see on your screen the Wembley, the one and only Wembley. You know, many have said Bernabeu is the best stadium in the world. Many have always started Bernabeu with the best stadium in the world. But when Wembley was being built, Bernabeu was not, in the plans. Wembley, at the time that Wembley was being constructed, many stadiums were like parks. Even in England, many stadiums, it was like parks. Now it looks like most of these stadiums, they've, new technology, new advanced architecture. But hey, Wembley is still Wembley. Look at the arc. Any day this arc will be lightened. Any day you see the light up on top of the arc, you know that there's a huge game ongoing at Wembley. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get started now with Maresca? What has he said regarding Chelsea Football Club? He says the plan is exactly the same regarding Cole Palmer. Enzo Maresca says the plan is exactly the same regarding Cole Palmer. The idea is for him to return in December. Before this, he actually joked that he met Cole Palmer in the dining area for lunch. And he told Cole, he said, Cole, you are returning next week. And then Cole Palmer laughed. But the truth of the matter is that he continued, he said, the plan is exactly the same. Cole Palmer, the idea is for him to return in December. So guys, the next 4 weeks or 5 weeks, we're still not going to be seeing Cole Palmer. Because November has 4 weeks. So if we are to see him, maybe his first game likely to be first week in December or second week. So let's just say 5 to 6 weeks from now, before Cole Palmer will return to the fold. Groin injury, no surgery, but he's taking time to heal. They want him to heal fully. They don't want Cole Palmer to come in for 12 days and go back and miss 12 matches. That is what he said last week. But he also confirmed, Maresca confirmed that Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, and Joao Pedro, they are all fit for tomorrow's game, which is a good news. Means they'll be starting. Means that they'll be starting. I'm not too sure Joao Pedro's injury situation, whether he's fully fit or he's still being managed. A well-fit Joao Pedro, we know how he plays. So my concern is he fully fit or is still going to be taking painkiller or injection to kill the pain for him to play through? That is what Maresca needs to be telling us. If he's still going to be taking a painkiller or he's going to be injected to play through the pain, then we have a problem. Because there are much more serious games coming up in December. Or they are looking at, okay, we cannot have both Cole Palmer out and Joao Pedro out at the same time. One has to return for one to go. So they want to be managing the pain right now. But Maresca says they are all available. The reason why Joao Pedro did not play against Wolves was to protect him. That was Enzo Maresca for you. Was to protect him. So these three players are available. Now, speaking about we conceding goals from set piece and throw-ins. This is the answer Maresca gave. He was asked what Chelsea are doing. We understand Chelsea have set piece coach. Cueva. There he is on your screen. Now, this coach's duty is not only to teach the players how to score goals from set piece. His duty is equally to teach them how to defend set pieces. So if Chelsea are conceding much more through set piece, then there's a problem with their coaching system. Now, Maresca says, for sure, we are working on it, for sure. Maresca on defending long throws, that cost Chelsea a lot of, against Sunderland, we faced the last time. And look, Wolves, we had the similar thing, long throws. He says that for sure, they are working on it. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the words from Enzo Maresca. These are the words from Enzo Maresca. For sure, they are working on it. I hope tomorrow the difference will be clear, because I know Tottenham will also come with their own system. Now, studying Tottenham carefully, there's something that I noticed. Tottenham love to attack from their left backs. They love to make good use of their left backs so much. Their full backs, not just the left back, their full backs normally attack high. And if Chelsea really want to counter their attack, then it simply means that we will have to use a player like Pedro Neto and Garnacho instead of Gittins and Estaval. Pedro Neto is much more better in coming back to help defense than Estaval. He's more experienced in that area, in that aspect as well. Because I'm saying it because earlier in the day, when I was analyzing the game, I said it that for me, my starting 11, I would prefer to start with Estaval, and I still maintain that. And when I'm giving my predicted line, I will maintain that. But I'm looking at a situation where we can counter Tottenham's attack from behind. They usually attack from the wing backs. What do you think? Let me hear from you guys in the comment section. Maresca asked if Delap apologized after his red card. He said yes. Straight after the game, he apologized to everyone. He clarified that a play for himself statement that he made. After the game, there was a statement that was misconstrued by us, journalists and whatever. When Maresca made a statement that Delap, he said he called him about 4 or 5 times to tell him to calm down, but he plays for himself. Maresca clarified that statement. He said, I am not from England. That has always been the excuse he gives. I am not from England. Liam is more focused on a battle with a central defender than the rest. That's what I was trying to say. He said he's not from England. So to tell you he's not an Englishman. And most of the time when he tried to translate from Italian to English, that is where people normally misconstrue or get him wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, let me end it up here. Like I said, Cole Palmer can only return in December. He can only return in December. What else? He said a lot. Delap and Co. Is it Delap? Okay, I've already spoken about this. There are 3 players in this team that I know better than the rest. Okay, those are his comments. So there are 3 players in the squad that Maresca knows better than the rest of the players. These 3 players are Romeo Lavia, Cole Palmer, and Delap. Trying to say that he knows how to use Delap. He understands Delap because Delap grew under him with Man City. Delap grew under him with Man City. He said, because I knew them from City under 21. I know Liam will be a fantastic player for us. But there are some things he can improve. On that note, guys, I'll see you all in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.